Who's your daddy? Oh my God, I feel so good. Oh yeah, oh slow down. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Once again, family, it is an unusual night. It's an unusual night, folks. And as we say, unusual because this is a pilot for the winter season. This was it the fall?
Fall season.
You gotta. I mean, you're a female, so you gotta familiarize yourself with Mike.
Can I have my oral fixation going on?
With Mike, you gotta, you gotta
oral fixation.
Yeah, something like that. All right, it is a pilot of Adult Corner family. As we said, it is unusual night. DJ Sprague would not be on the social media tonight, family. It is strictly social media show tonight. It's all adult. Some people say rated. Some people say big people thing. Others will say get all the small ones out the room. All right? Take my advice. Get the young ones out the room. Big people line up. And folks, when I say big people line up, I mean if you have a kind of a ill feeling about a lot of things, please do not come in here. Ain't the place for you. All right? I'm looking for something while I do what I'm doing. All right, so let me just wait. Where did I lose that audio? I lost it somewhere. Okay, here it is. All right, here it is. I got it back. All right, so people, it is what it is. It's Adult Corner. Tonight I have, I could explain, I could describe, I could punctuate, I could do a lot of things, but I like to say good night to Cybra. You know what? A young lady, welcome to the Noyz Radio We Vibe Studio.
Thank you.
Welcome to your first debut of the Adult Corner / Freaky Friday segment. Because that's your dialogue on your platform, Freaky Fridays.
Yes.
So it's a kind of collaboration thing tonight. I would like to welcome you and open the doors and the platform to you and let you know on this corner, in this corner, when we say Adult Corner, we are adults.
We are.
So folks, link up your friends and your family members and let them know they got it. The Facebook is up and live and kicking. It is not streaming via WeVibe, so you'll get it on the website, not on the actual dial. All right, folks? So if you listen via WeVibes, yes, you'll get it there on the app, on the website, on the tuning. You're not going to find it on Noyz Radio website, no. Yeah, not just on the FM dial. It wouldn't be there. It wouldn't be appropriate. Lady Big Red, how are you doing tonight? That's my mother. You know, Mom, please do not hold me responsible for anything I might say tonight. All right, so once again, it is a pilot for the fall segment of Adult Corner.
Yes.
Going into the winter time. You know, it's winter, it's Friday, you ain't got nothing to do, you ain't want to go outside, it's too cold. So we bringing something to you via the app, via the website, via maybe the FM. We know yet, you know what I'm saying? Let's just see how it goes. All right? PJ, good night to you and the Toronto family all locked in. PJ, make sure the churn is not in. Let me see. Well, you got two appropriate aged kids in there, so young people in there. So, you know, it's up to you. Use your discretion. Also, I want to say good night to Lady Friend and the family. And they, by the way, they on a bus at this time heading to Connecticut. And they're locked on and they're listening. My apologies, I didn't send out the... Ooh, somebody done sent it out already. Oh boy. All right, it's there. I see it. Let me put this over here. All right, so let this young lady here. You see, I don't want to do no injustice in the introduction. So I would like to just give her the platform so she might say it right. You know what I'm saying? First night, I don't want to get smacked or spanked.
Ooh, spanking can be nice. Spanking can be nice.
You see?
Spanking can be nice.
Yeah.
And spicy.
Yeah,
Spice ram.
Yeah, depends on who getting the spanking, right?
True.
And who's spanking whom.
True.
All right.
True.
Lady Fran, good night. What, Tina? You ain't there already? Tina, I ain't think you're age appropriate for this show, you know. But anyway. I hope your mother ain't listening, eh? Tina, your brother, I'll get back to you on that. So, folks, I got a young lady sitting next to me. She has a platform similar to Adult Corner. It's called Freaky Fridays on Talk Radio. You know, that's her platform, her thing. And some of you guys, I sent you a preview of what she does, you know, and you guys can't wait. So, Lady Cybra, the microphone is yours.
Good evening, everyone. This is Cypher Kai from Talk Radio. I am so pleased to be here tonight with Mr. Ram and his Ram Jammers. Woo! Freaky Fridays, Adult Corner. We're going to talk about everything uncensored that he will allow me to, if he'll allow me.
Yeah.
I'd love to give him a spanking in the studio. I'm just saying. You know, just in case it's needed. It's needed. Only if it's needed. Ladies, my hands are here for you. Whatever you'd like me to do to Spice tonight, I can reach out and touch him. I'll do it.
I got to put up a bigger barrier.
I'll do it for you twice. So I'm glad to be here. My platform is talkradio.com. That will be revamped in the fall. And hopefully what we do tonight, you guys love, and we can continue to do it for you for months and months to come, yeah?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, into the future is what we try to keep you guys informed, happy, tight, you know, elated, you know, everything in all of a good sense. Folks, if you find these, I'm something kind of distracted. I'm really trying to get the whole platform up and running, so please bear with me. So tonight, this is what we want to talk about. We want to talk about the lack of intimate dialogue between couples, basically. And when we say intimate, we're talking about sex talk, you know. You know, a lot of people, I've heard it time and time again. You know, I can't go home and tell my man this, or I can't go home and tell my lady this, you know. And so a lot of people feel restricted in their relationship when it comes to the freedom of speech, you know, when it, you know, in the sense of adult conversation. All right. So what I want you guys to do right now is to start sharing, liking, and sharing the thing. All right. Like it, share it. Like it, share it. You know, as the lady here go start passing spanking.
Indeed. Spread it like an STD with no antibiotics. Just spread it. Spread it like an STD.
Like
Let's go.
With no antibiotics, right? Just keep it spreading.
Spread it around.
Yeah.
Spread it around. Spread it around.
All right. And if you're one of the people that are listening and you are in that predicament, feel free to call us. You know, the phone lines are open in a few. You know, I'm trying to get it set up, you know, as we speak. I put the phone lines together. You know, join us on Facebook Live. You know, you leave your comments there. Also, you could WhatsApp me. For those who know the WhatsApp to the studio, 718-269-00517. You know, but I'll prefer that you guys chime in. All right, you have a Aquarius and a Sagittarius.
There's a lot of us.
There's a lot of us.
Yes.
And plenty of us.
Plenty of us.
And there's plenty of you. So come on, join in.
Let's have an orgy, y'all.
Oh.
Let's have a radio
Friday night.
orgy.
And it's raining on the outside, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Wet outside, let's get it wet inside.
Yeah.
Let's get it wet all over.
Oh, wet all over.
Wet all over.
Wet all over.
Yes. Slip and slide. Slip and slide. Let's go.
Slippery when wet.
Slippery when wet.
Watch out now.
All on me headbutt. I get in a bar. All on me headbutt.
So in the meantime, between time, I want you guys to remember to like and share the WhatsApp, you know, the Facebook thing, you know, pass it on, you know, let somebody tell somebody, share it with everyone that you know. And we want you to share with the people that are responsible enough to listen. And we're not passing judgment on anyone. We're not here to judge anyone. We're here to just share some information. And in an event that we could, you know, guide you in your little troubles, we are willing to help in any way, shape, or form that we could, right? So right now we are going to do this.
Yes, you girl. All night in the party, me and you whining. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Crazy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. I know what's causing it. And I like it, yes. Don't stop, keep giving it to me. Body so fine and waistline terrific. Oh, all those things that you do, I'm so loving it. You sweet like sugar wrapper. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Set it right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. All the things you do on the dance floor, when you make those moves, like it means something to you, baby. From the look up on your face that you make when you walk that way, I can tell that it means something to you, lady. All those moves that you make, I'm so loving it. You sweet like sugar apple, baby, what a taste. I can't get over that way. It's like a sweet dream. Feels like I'm floating. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Set it right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, mama. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. Wind up on it, wind up on it. Cause that's the way I like it, I like it. I love it right. Slow wine on it, slow wine on it. Baby, I love it when you slow it right. That's the reason I hook on you. Now I hold it tight and I let go with the vibes. If you're going left, I go in too. If you're going right, I go do that too. And when you wind up low, me just stand up straight. Lay your measure the thing like it. Baby, I just win. When you come back to me, that is a bacchanal story. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, mama. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Let's let it right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the wood set.
Lord of mercy, as the brother say, as you touch. You know what? Let me take it back from a TOP. Somebody asked me to play it all the way from the top. You know, I don't know what kind of mood you're in right now, you know, but I would like to just, you know, and some people say, keep the mood set, keep the mood right. You know, it is Adult Corner, spring, fall pilot edition, family.
Yo, expert. See that girl? Like every move, every wine.
Want to say good afternoon. A special good night and it's going out to the Lady V. Lady Val, what's good? Toronto family, how you doing? How are you feeling this afternoon?
Yo, expert. See that girl? Like every move, every wine means something to she, you know. We go have it out. Yes, you girl. All night in the party, me and you wine it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. I know what's causing it, and I like it, yes. Don't stop, keep giving it to me. Body so fine and waistline terrific. Oh, all those things that you do, I'm so loving it. You sweet like sugar apple, girl. I can't get over your taste. It's like a sweet dream. It feels like I'm floating. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Set it right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. All the things you do on the dance floor, when you make those moves, like it means something to you, baby. From the look up on your face that you make when you walk that way, I can tell that it means something to you, lady. All those moves that you make, I'm so loving it. You sweet like sugar apple, baby, what a taste. I can't get over that way. It's like a sweet dream. Feels like I'm floating. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Set it right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, mama. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. Wind up on it, wind up on it. Cause that's the way I like it, I like it. I love it right. Slow wine on it, slow wine on it. Baby, I love it when you slow it right. That's the reason I hook on you. Now I hold it tight and I let go with the vibes. If you're going left, I go in too. If you're going right, I go do that too. And when you wind up low, me just stand up straight. Lay your measure the thing like it. Baby, I just win. When you come back to me, that is a bacchanal story. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, mama. touch me, girl, you would sex.
Oh, as the brother says, you touch him, something. You know what? Let me just Good afternoon, young lady. How are you doing this afternoon? Hello. Do I have the right number? Am I calling the right person? Cypher.
Sorry.
Cypher.
I thought you were talking to the fans. I'm sorry. I'm answering fans back and forth as well. So.
Well, yeah, that's part of the perks that we have to deal with. Oh, boy.
They want to know where we are. How can they tune in?
Yep.
Where can they see me? And you? They want to know what I'm doing to you. Hit ping in. They want to know what I'm doing to you. Nothing yet.
No, I'm safe. I'm still safe. I mean,
I want to hear from the Ram Jammers. I want to hear from the Ram Jammers. Is that what you call them? What do you call your fans? Are they Ram Jammers? What do you call your fans?
You know what? I just call them
beautiful people. Just beautiful people.
Lovely listeners.
Lovely listeners.
Lovely listeners.
Can you turn my mic up a little?
Oh, you want some more?
I don't have the kind of bass in my voice you got.
Oh, you want some more bass in your voice?
I wanted to hear me. Just a little louder.
Oh,
a little louder. There you go. There you go.
Let me put some
all this
depth.
sexy talk we're going to talk
about.
Yeah,
let me put some depth on you.
Depth on it.
Yeah, put some depth on it.
Depth on it. Naughty.
Oh my gosh. All right, so folks, listen, I can't keep up with the WhatsApp and the microphone and I'm trying to settle in, folks. I'm trying to settle. Just hold on out, please. Just bear with us, all right? Just bear with us. Okay, so we're discussing the whole aspect of not being able to go home and have a discussion with your mate, all right? First of all, which is a problem for a lot of people because, you know, some people say that, you know, my man or my woman is they're boring. They use that terminology, right? Yeah, that they're boring and they you know, there's nothing they could do to kind of like pull them out of that kind of boring stage, all right? So
that complacency place.
Right. Well, some people say yes, that complacency place, you know. But you see, that's what I say straight off the top of my head, folks. All right, we date and then get married. All right.
Really?
Yeah. In this Western world.
Where's the sex?
No. Well, you know, somewhere, some between. Some people do get some sex.
All right.
But one of the things that, and this is reality check for a lot of us. I always say dating is just a social acceptance, a word for just screwing around. You know, you're getting some sex and. Well, some people say practice sex, you know. You're taking a hit here and there before you move on to if you're going to marry her or not. All right? But if you sit down and you start courting someone, then you get to know them.
Right.
All right? People busy dating does get lost. Right? They get lost in getting to know each other. But what do you think about it?
Well, I would think that part of dating is the conversation, yeah? Because personally, I am a sapiosexual. Get your papers and pen, people. Sapiosexual. So for me, it's all about the mind, yeah? If you don't get me mentally stimulated, I'm not even giving you any. Right? So you got to talk to me first. And what you do is focus on me. Women like to have people focus on them. And ladies, if I'm right, I need to hear you, right? It's not about you're beautiful, you look nice. Focus on me. If you talked on the phone and I said to you, I work from 9 to 5 and we have a date at 6, the first thing you should say to me after telling me how nice I look is, how was your day? Right. Then you're paying attention to me. Right. That turns me on.
Okay.
All right.
But you see, a lot of people get lost in that. They don't do that. Or
no speaking whatsoever.
They start doing it and then they forget it along the way. Because think about it, you know.
Okay.
How much people you think going on a date, all right, coming from work, going on a date, go to the restaurant, whatever the date include, whatever they choose to go on a date to do.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes you might go over to the person's house for dinner.
Right.
You know, how much talking you think you'll get between dinner and then next thing you know, you're hearing springs bouncing. You know,
really?
Although, can you imagine this? So, for instance, put a pin in that thought, right? You're hearing springs bouncing when there's no spring beds no more.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But see, body language is important too. You know, but before we get there though, there's a lot of time to talk. So if you came to pick me up, we have to drive to the restaurant.
Okay.
Talking time.
All right.
We're in the restaurant waiting for the food. That takes a bit long. talking while we're doing that.
Sometimes,
we
yeah.
had a few conversations on the phone before you decided to shave and do your dreads nicely and come pick me up and spend money on me. We spoke a little bit, right? So there's conversation that can be had, and you teach people how to treat you, right? So if you don't allow this person to talk to you and get to know you, you kind of done that to yourself, innit? Because how would you know how to get me where I need to be sexually if I don't mention something in a conversation? I like it from the back. I like you to pull my hair. I like you to spank my ass. How would you know these things if I don't tell you? So at some point, a conversation has to ensue for us to really enjoy ourselves and make the springs bounce. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But now, you see, there's a point. You're telling that person that up to that point, all right? So you tell them what turns you on.
Because I'm sure they'll ask. We're grown-ups. They'll ask.
You grown people, and you're getting involved in all that conversation.
Right.
But the thing about it is, you're not getting to know that person. Because you see, when people are dating,
right,
they put up there's one, you get a different person.
Well, then they're not ready
in
to
a
be
lot of
dating.
sense. In a lot of sense. No,
Yeah.
they give you a side of them that they think you want to see, or that is the side they want to show you, right? But then, okay, so you go further than that. You feel I'm comfortable with him or with her, and you know, we could get proposal pass, you accept. But then after you get married, then you realize it's a total different being.
How did you go from we're dated to
I'm
married?
just saying.
How did we get that far?
No, hold on. Bear with me here now.
Okay.
You know, we just sometimes it happens like that for a lot of people.
Really?
Come on, you know,
2018.
Yeah, you
Right
never hear
now.
people met on Monday and they got married on August 1st.
Absolutely not.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my God.
Especially on
getting
social
invites.
media.
Damn. Do I have no friends? Where are my friends? Where are you people? I'm not getting invited to any weddings. What's happening?
No, but sometimes people do get married quickly.
Okay.
Okay, and even if they didn't get married that quickly, but they just they go through a process of dating, as you said, and right, thinking you still doesn't know that person, because the real person, the real side of them, the jealous side and all of that, dark sides or so, doesn't really come out until maybe a couple of months in the marriage, when
Wait.
What?
Okay, so first of all, I have a theory, right? Men can only hide your crazy for 90 days. 90 days, right? Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Look, when you start messing with a guy, let's assume it started all from sex, right? All from sex. He comes by, he's always shaved, he's got his hair cut, spice wet and twisted his dreads, he's got his eyebrows done sexy, yeah? He comes over, you sweat a bit, fine. By the second month you're coming over, now
So
it's kind of,
you
get a little
comfortable.
relaxed, yeah. But by the third month, you're opening my fridge door. You're no longer waiting for me to bring you things. You let it out. Now, ladies can hide it a little longer if she thinks the guy's worth it, right? We could probably hide it for about a year. You won't see what our corn braids under our wig looks like. You won't see, what we actually look like when we let the hair grow out on our pussy. You won't see any of that stuff.
Right.
We'll hide it for a little while.
Lack of shaving.
Right, depending on who you are and what you bring to the table. But there's no way you can get caught off guard in a marriage and you don't know if somebody's jealous or how many kids they've got. And how do you not know that?
Yeah, but it significantly it does happen, right? But we saying all of this, folks, to go to the point of when you get comfortable with a person.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't have to end up in marriage, right? But sometimes you're dating, into a 2-year it's a long term.
All right.
You're looking at a long term relationship with that person.
Absolutely.
But then you might go to work one day and come home, or you're at work,
Yeah.
and you might send them a message and say, baby, listen, when I get home, make sure everything is washed and powdered.
Yes.
I
Love
ain't
those
want
texts.
food.
Love those texts.
I just want to I just want to grab you and just,
Indeed.
devour you.
Yes.
You understand?
I sent a
And
lot of those.
if the neighbors come knocking, let's not pay them any
The
mind.
neighbors know my name.
The house
Trey
burning,
Songs.
fire on upstairs,
Yes.
hell with the firemen.
That's right.
We ain't paying attention to that.
Okay.
Right? And then you get home and the person ask, what kind of text is this? What kind of message is that?
Really?
Yeah.
Do people do that?
Oh man,
Oh,
you'd be
my.
surprised. You'd be surprised.
Okay, married
be
people, I'm
surprised.
going to need you guys to call. What's the phone line? I need them to call it.
All right,
I need
that's
to
what I'm
know
trying to put in here.
what's happening. I
I'm
need to know.
trying
I
to
need to
get the
understand
number
this.
up and active and running right here,
okay,
right
so
now.
let me just give a disclaimer.
Mm.
I've never been married. Looking forward to it, tricking someone down the aisle one of these days, but never been married yet. And I've been celibate for a very long time. But I've
So
never...
you're overdue.
I'm overdue to this mildew now. I swear to God, I think I got cobwebs in there. Oh, Lord. All right, stop laughing at me, guys. All right, so... No, but really, I hear this a lot from a lot of my male fans on the show of mine, and I hear from my guy friends that they have beautiful, sexy, healthy women.
Right.
They're living with.
Right.
And the ladies are not giving them any.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what's happening. Because I don't know, maybe I think like a guy, but when someone puts a ring on my finger and I put one on his, he can no longer tell me he's not giving me dick anymore. No more.
Yeah, but
actually, that should be in the vows. I think we could put that in the vows. Communication.
You
right
know,
now.
I always say I'm not. You see
that?
this conventional vows?
Yeah.
I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe in it.
No, don't get me wrong. I love the forsaking all others part.
Uh-huh.
Right? So you can't even touch yourself if I'm in the room. Let me do it for you. Forsake everyone else, including your hands, for me. Including your hands for me. I got you. I got you, babe. You don't have to do it. I will yank it. I will talk to it. I will handle it. That's my job. I'll look at my ring and I'll do it.
Right.
I will do it and be glad about it. Smiling. I'm just saying, listen, communication is key. Ladies, I think a lot of you ladies, you start treating your man's penis like a microphone. I think a lot of people have an oral fixation we don't seem to satiate. Like, see, the ones who are looking at us on Facebook Live, I'm in front of this camera, look. And I'm having a good old time with this microphone, I got to tell you. I am having all kinds of wonderful things going on in my mind right now. So, ladies, I'm saying just, at some point, you know what I find? People need to be more silly.
Right.
In their relationships.
Yeah, that's what I think sometimes.
More
we have to
fun.
be more fun.
When is the last
more
time, ladies,
relaxation.
honest to God, when is the last time you have thrown your man to the bed, stripped him naked, grabbed his penis and pretended it was a microphone and sang an old school song into his penis? Can we get some Motown songs going on
Could
tonight?
somebody just put up, instead of laughing on the you know what, let me get the number of the phone line up and kick in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Some
I am
people.
running to
some married
really,
people, some not so married people.
Yeah, I'm
some
running
want to be
into,
married people.
Somebody that want to be married.
Yeah, I would want to be married.
Yeah.
I'm taking applications in case anybody's interested. Check me out. I'm a little freaky, a little nerdy, little lot of things. But taking applications. Oh, who pinged me? Somebody wants to send an application, I think. I think. Who's sending me applications? You guys are naughty.
Somebody want to send you an application.
I need to get applications from single people, though. Single people.
Ooh.
Single people. That's important.
All right. So, folks, get your pen and paper. You could post it in the chat room on the Facebook right there. The number is 347. We're going to use this number here.
All right.
347 755
755, yes.
2630.
2630.
All right. And they could also use that number on WhatsApp if they want to call in on WhatsApp. Okay. For some reason, I'm having a bit of an thing going on with this phone line. I'm trying to sort it out, but folks, you gotta excuse me on that because I got in here just at the time, which as we was about to start. So I'm having that issue right here.
Oh my! There's someone here behind the scenes telling me that they want to have me talking to their penis like I'm doing this microphone. You so nasty. Shout out to my dudes in Pennsylvania. You so sexy and dirty. Ooh. But I know for a fact you're not single, sir. Stop it. I'm not taking your application at all. I'm not taking your application, but I'll take the compliments. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. All right. So going back to okay. Have you ever in your years of living, right?
Ooh.
Your life.
Uh-huh.
Tell me you haven't heard this conversation before.
Okay.
Sometimes people do it and sometimes they're not honest about it. We have to face that reality.
Okay.
Right? So men will come to you as a female and say, girl, I can't really talk to my wife or whatever. They're not telling you why they're not able to talk to the wife. They ain't telling you, well, the wife is upset to them or the girlfriend is upset to them. So she's not trying to hear the conversation. Right?
Well, I can tell you, I've got a look, again, camera knows. I've got a gigantic bullshit detector right here. Gigantic. See, when guys tell me shit like that, it's really funny to me because you're not going to tell me all the dirt.
Right.
I'm the side chick. Right? And I don't want to know the wife's dirt. Honest to God. Let's keep that all the way 100, ladies.
That's supposed to be, that's supposed to be.
Side women, because I've been in that role once or twice on purpose and sometimes not on purpose. I would think I'm the girlfriend and actually not be. I'm just saying, we get caught like that sometimes. But there is a place where, we don't want to know the crap he's dealing with. They don't know their lanes. There's a whole nother show. We'll talk about that another time. But there are guys that will say, yes, I can't talk to my wife and whatever. And my first question will be, did you come here to talk about your wife, or did you come to fuck? I mean, like, what are we really? I don't want to talk to you about your wife. You don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk about her. So what are you telling? I don't really want to hear that. And of course, he's not going to say what he did, right? Because she's probably not talking to him because of me.
Probably.
She found out about me.
Right.
She's pissed, and she's not talking to you.
Right.
So did you come here to talk about her, or did you come here to get her more angry? Let's do some naughty things. I'm just kind of trying to figure it out. And ladies, understand it's not from a place of disrespect. It's just as a side lady, we know our roles. Our roles are not to try to replace you. See, side women that try to replace wives are in the wrong lane. That's not what we're there to do. We're there to make your man forget whatever's going on with you two in the moment while we get some rent money from him. That's kind of it. I'm just saying that's kind of all that is. And we get all the conversations. We hear about your kids. We know when he missed a birthday. We know all that stuff. And because there's no pressure, I'm not arguing with him. Okay. And that's the difference. Where you're carrying a grudge for days, I want him as happy as possible because I want my bill paid. And I want some sex. You know what I'm saying? So I think if the ladies change their perspective on that, this is my guy, and I'm entitled to him. And look, we're not going to bed angry. Just decide that. I'm not going to bed angry. What are you so mad about that you're willing to get up the next morning and be pissed with everyone around you because your man got you pissed the night before?
That's true.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Right? But again, that, as I was saying, I love such a talk because somebody texts me something. I want to say good night to Kizzy, good night to Jen, BB Curve, good night to Terrence Wells, good night to Simone, good night to all the folks on the Facebook Live. Remember to like and share it. We're doing a spring edition of the fall edition. And fall pilot of the Adult Corner. I'm sorry if you guys feel neglected. And my apologies. I try to say all of that to bring back my train of thought. So, okay, this is what someone said. If I go home and I can have a dirty conversation or a sexual conversation with my lady,
yes.
I'm gonna just go in the bathroom and pretend I'm having sex.
Okay. As far as, is he looking at porn? Is he?
Well, probably, Okay,
so he's looking at porn to get her to say something to him?
Something. That's why I'm laughing, because it sounds so damn crazy.
Okay, well, not really. No, because I've actually advised someone on my show before to do some things, naughty things to his wife. But okay, we need some more information. Tell him to text you some more information. Is he going in the bathroom and is he pretending to have sex to get her attention? As opposed to just going
that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, we need some more information.
Typo,
Give us some more information. Come on, guy. Come on. I'm excited. I'm getting all hot and bothered in here now.
But no, going back to the discussion, because it is sometimes, you talk to folks, right? We are, as adults, we have conversation. People have conversation outside of their relationship with their friends, right?
Okay.
So,
which you should not do.
Right?
People, please stop doing that.
Do what? Wait, hold up. Do what?
Please stop telling all of your business to your friends.
Yeah, that is.
Please stop, especially ladies.
Yeah.
Every woman, and I want you to hear this very clearly. Every woman has a friend that wants to bang your guy. I'll say it one more time. I'm not afraid. Every woman has some relative or friend in your circle that is waiting for you to fuck up. Waiting. She's waiting. Because every secret you've told her, she can't wait to tell him.
Yeah.
To try to endear herself to him, somebody wants him. Right. And it's not to be jealous of your friends or overlooking your friends, but start telling your friends your business. Not all of your friends who smile with you and try to give you advice are actually your friends. Some people are silently praying against your relationships. Some of them not so silently. Stop telling people your business, because what happens is the nasty thing happens. So you and I, Spice, we're arguing, right? I go and tell Debbie, oh, fucking Spice, this bastard, he's doing this and this and that. And then you and I have sex and makeup.
Okay.
And we're all good, but Debbie's still pissed.
Debbie pissed at me.
Because Debbie doesn't know that we made up. But Debbie said, you took him back. But why? Because girl, his dick is everything. I took him back, of course. Yeah. What do you mean? But Debbie's still pissed. So stop telling people your business.
But you see, Debbie,
they're more involved than you are.
Debbie don't get that penis.
Exactly. So she has no idea why I'm fine again.
Yeah.
She has no idea what you're capable of.
And that is why in the Caribbean, in Grenada, we make reference to penis or dick as a rod of correction.
That is true. Because I can tell you, I have misbehaved a couple times
and get punished.
And had some guys, put me in my place, and I do get some act right really fucking quick. I gotta tell you, really quickly do I behave myself really quick. Then I start to misbehave against get another beating.
And then you get another
Yeah,
beating.
just because I feel like, put me in the corner with a dunce cap and, come and
And
spank
abuse
me
you.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm all for it.
we do have conversations, I was saying, where people actually do say, right, that they cannot have that conversation. I can't tell my girl that.
You
I
can't tell
can
what?
tell whatever the conversation you might be having with that person at the time, right? So folks would say, I have had a conversation, recently and otherwise, where people admit that, I'm horny.
Okay.
But I can't just go to my man. Or, okay, let me just break it on this way.
Yes, please.
Both
Please.
of them in the bed,
Yes.
right? You're in the
Good
bed.
place to be.
You're
Yes.
in the bed or you're in the
Yes.
house,
Uh-huh.
right? You're a woman, you're cleaning, you're doing whatever,
Mhm.
right? Now, if you're a free-spirited person,
Yes.
a lot of times your mate is not that way,
Oh.
right? They're not that way.
I've heard.
So some people are tight,
Okay.
okay? And they only have sex in the bed on certain days or after they don't watch or do what they're doing. So we going along the line where you in the mood, you cleaning, and something come up on the. What the hell is that on my phone? On my laptop. Lord of mercy. I don't know. I ain't know what to do with that.
Naughty pictures? Naughty pictures?
No. Something just take over my. Oh man. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I figured out. And sometimes people, the music they're listening to,
Yeah.
right? They listen to something they're cleaning. I mean, it hits you at times
A
you
certain
don't.
way, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not expecting, right?
Right?
You look over in the chair and you see your mate sitting on there.
Woo.
You know
Yes.
what? You might just see that person
Yeah.
in a light that you've seen them in the past that always attract you about them,
Okay.
right? Something they do, the way they sit, in whatever it is,
Whatever.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have to think twice before they approach them.
See, thank you. Stop right there. So now it becomes a situation of who are you actually with?
Yeah.
Because, okay, and not just because we do radio, we're just kind of free spirited and whatever. I believe in a sneak attack. So let's listen. If my guy is playing, let's say, a video game or something,
Right,
he's been
right.
on it for a couple hours. I have two choices, right? If I'm horny, I got two choices. No, I got three actually. I got three. So I can bitch with him. You're still there.
Yeah,
blah,
but-
blah,
but
blah.
that is the
throw
wrong
things.
move.
It's stupid, right?
Right.
I can go across the room from where he's sitting on the couch and perform for him on
Okay.
myself and make,
Start
Or
something.
I can do a sneak attack, which I love, which is a crawl across the floor, snatch his game controller out of his hand and throw his dick in my mouth. I'm just saying it works. I'm just saying, ladies, stop the arguments. And again, it goes back to that microphone thing I said. Treat your man's penis like a microphone and talk to it. You can't talk to him, talk to
address
it.
it.
Talk to it. That is your best friend. When everything else goes wrong, when he pisses you off, when all the money's done and bills are backed up, you can count on that thing. And if you know guys are no longer having sex, remember when you did and do it again. Because why can't you talk to your mate? You make time to sit on the phone with your friend for an hour to bitch about your guy who's in the house with you.
Yeah, but that's
Why not talk to him? He's in there.
That's
what I'm
what
saying.
I
So we need
find
to start a
really-
movement right now. Talk to your mate. Men, if there's something your woman is doing that's annoying you, talk to her. But talk to her during sex. Yeah, that's the key.
But some
talk
people
to her
tell you they
during
can't talk during sex.
Listen,
They're focusing.
focusing on
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Listen.
You know that there's some
Okay,
people, right?
That only happens when it's new. When it's who you're with, you know her, but you know
No.
exactly. Listen,
Mm-mm.
listen.
Listen.
No. I'm gonna tell you. Every
Cypher.
woman. Yes.
Cypher.
Yes.
You know there are people
Uh-huh.
that cannot walk and,
And chew gum at
talk
the same time.
or walk and chew gum at the same time. So it applies in
No.
the bedroom the same
Listen,
too.
I'm saying when you're with someone long enough, there is women know, we know, right? There's a certain thing that we will do when we want stuff. Like if a woman's gone out and spent too much money on her man's credit card, he's getting different pussy than he does when it's different because she knows I'm gonna give it to him now. So when he sees the bill, he's like, "Oh,
She
all right,
remind him
I'm
of-
gonna just
you-
pay it.
you-
I'm gonna just pay it. I'm gonna just pay it because oh God, I'm gonna pay it, right?" So it's different. It's almost like the three different baths we give ourselves when we go to the doctor, right? So it's like. There's three different showers we take. There's a quick John Wayne when you're just rushing outside to do something.
Right.
Then there's I'm gonna get some dick for the first time shower
Right.
where you shave everything and you flip it back twice in case he's nasty, wants to talk to it. And then the one you do when you go to the doctor. So we know there's different levels of sex we give out for different things. So men know when he screw up exactly how to angle her, how to do what I like to call the slow deeps in there where he's grinding his waist and making her feel everything to make her behave. She's going to behave. Because that's what she makes up when Debbie's upset still. You know, that's the makeup right there. So, you know, I'm just saying. questions coming in from my WhatsApp. Any questions from the audience?
I'm trying to keep up because I'm trying to keep up with this. The computer just give me. I have to restart it with the laptop
God.
right here. So someone posted something a minute ago.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it, but I don't see it. I think I lost it. That is why I'm not good at the phone thing. You see, folks, my phone is smarter than I am. Do you believe that? Posting, oh man, nah. Somebody shared it in the group. All right. Okay, I think we have to let's just revamp and come up with something. What I was trying to say a minute ago, right?
Okay.
So first, as going back, when folks, bear with us, please. Just bear with us. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to get settled in here, to get everything running smoothly. So in a conversation, right? The person would say, I would talk, I'm in the house, or I came home, or I was at work, wherever the scenario might play out.
Yes.
Right? And they have the urge to tell their mate something sexual.
Okay.
Right? But because of the experience of the past and what the type of person they realize that they made to be,
okay,
they can't do it. So you'll find them saying it to their friends. All right? So you have never experienced the fact that a male friend will tell you would say to me, wait, why is he always making these kind of jokes with me? Or is he really joking? All right?
Well, no.
Because he's
I'll tell you why. Because I am a bit of an ass myself. So my guy friends talk to me. But more than that, so let's say you and I are dating, and before your fans kill me, we're not. But I'm just making an example. If you and I were dating and I wanted something from you, why would I go and tell Bob? Bob, I really want Spice to fling me in my bed tonight and do this and that. How can I relate that to you through Bob? I need to tell you, babe, I was at work today. I got a promotion. I feel like I want to celebrate with you naked. I should feel like I should be able to say that to you as my mate.
Right.
So why can't I say that?
Because of the nature the person is, and then people only realize later on that person have that tendencies they cannot open up to them.
But you have to start a conversation.
By that time they're already in that relationship, so now they're going outside the relationship to tell other people, and that's how outside will practice sex starts.
No.
For a lot of people.
I say no. I call bullshit on that. I feel by human nature, human beings will do what they can get away with. So it's not usually about something lacking in the house.
Always.
It's because I have a guy friend that told me, handsome guy. He went out, he cheated on his girl, right? He tells everyone, I've been with him. He says, okay, I got a girlfriend, not leaving her, but I think you're sexy, I want some. He's very honest about that, right? The ladies comply because he's handsome, right? And his thing is, look, she approached me first. So it's not really cheating. It's nonsense. But, he did what he could get away with. Because he told her what his stats were, and still she did it. So that's kind of how he justifies it in his head. And I feel like people need to have conversations. Say something. If I wanted a promotion at my job, right, how would my boss know that? I've been working there for 10 years. He doesn't know I finished all the projects and this and that because he leaves early. I need to say something to him. Right. Same with my mate. So is the relationship not supposed to grow? You get married to someone, they were stick in the mud and you just leave it that way? What happens on anniversaries and things like that? Do you not spice it up? Your spice ram, do you not spice it up?
No. Don't bring me in that. You see, listen to me.
I'm saying.
Watch me. If I come in the house.
Yes.
Or I'm coming in the house from outside, I'm giving all the notice. I'm telling you from morning.
Yes.
Right? Might being different. I wake up, if we live together, we don't live together, I leave out before you I making sure before breakfast at McDonald's has ended. You're going to know when I come home what I'm expecting. Now, if I come home and whatever happened, like maybe you get home late or it didn't play out in the way I would like it to. Okay. One thing I know.
Yes.
Before the midnight hour,
yes,
I'm going to get mine.
There you go.
Here how I'm going to get mine.
Okay, let's
sometimes people fall asleep. Right? So we busy in the house. I'm doing something, getting stuff, emails, whatever.
Right.
All right. Like we didn't come home and just get
Okay.
into that dialogue, dialogue atmosphere.
Okay.
All right. So one went to bed, lay down before one. Some you lay on the couch, you're watching TV.
Okay.
One fall asleep. All right. First of all,
Yes.
is something I always say in all the past adult corner.
Okay.
There's a rule in the house.
Yes.
No clothes in the bed.
Woo! Love it.
Period.
What else?
And no clothes in the bed.
Love it.
All right. That's easy access. Second,
Okay.
when a woman go to sleep,
Yes.
how does she sleep? Very few women sleep on their stomach. And if
Right,
you sleep on your stomach, it's even all the better.
all the better.
All the better.
But usually on our side, kind of on our side.
Exactly.
Or on your stomach, kind of with your legs kind of parted already, right?
Ah.
Welcoming,
The
very
fetus
welcoming.
position.
All the feet-
Women
yes.
always sleep in that position. They may
comfortable.
lay on the back of their stomach to fall asleep, but when they fall asleep, they get in that position.
Right.
All right. And I always say, you look at a woman from the front, and you just see, a concave,
Okay.
Yeah. visual.
Yeah.
But if you take a look from behind,
Mm.
you'd be like, damn, that's where all of it is? No.
Yes.
So all you do, you just position yourself from behind, The best lubricant is saliva.
Right.
I mean, the experience should have taught you that.
So when she's sleeping, that's
yeah,
your.
I'm going to
Okay.
wake you up. No.
Really? But
No, why waking you up for?
But I mean, but-
for you to get angry at me?
but how good is it if she's sleeping through it?
No. You want to tell me you think you could really be able to go to sleep through that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So why not
You
just
got to
kind of?
be dead.
Well, why not just kind of rub the head down there and wake her
Yeah.
up with it? Because our instinct will be to pretend we're sleeping
listen.
and kind of cock the booty back anyway.
But you see, that's the thing. There is ways. First of all, you have to know your mate.
Yes.
Right? So you know your mate, and you know if sometimes you just rub it.
Yep.
You put it, you position it, right? And you just pass
I just
it
need to
back
feel it
and
on my
forth.
back. I just kind of need to feel it on my back.
Some people.
Just drop it on my back.
Right?
Just
Some
drop
people
it.
like
Pow.
that. Or some folks, you kind of just place it and then you pull it out.
Not even that much. I don't even require that much. Applicants, pay attention. Just drop it on my back. Just drop it on my back.
I'm going to start.
Yes.
But when I start,
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure
Yeah.
you're going to get up.
Oh yeah.
Because it's going to be done in the appropriate way.
Yeah.
And again, I can't tell you what I will do this or do that. It's about the sport
Depends,
or
yeah.
the moment.
And the mates and all
Right?
that. Yeah.
It's about it's
Yeah.
about the mate. There are some people. I have a thing I always say: don't come in the bed and honey and suck your teeth and kick your foot and roll on it and twist and turn. Start something.
Start,
Touch
yes.
something. Don't yank
Yes.
nothing. Stroke it.
Start.
Kiss it.
Start.
Kiss me somewhere.
Start.
And women, please understand: men love their nipples sucked too.
Yep.
Okay.
Milk 'em.
Some men love that you twist your tongue around the belly button. Some people have some wet places
Yes.
that they like you to play around with.
Absolutely.
You have to know that, and the only how you're going to know that is by having the appropriate conversation
And back to
being
body language.
able to sit down. Yeah, but
Body language. Listen, body language is like you have to be fluent in it.
They had a beat to
It's
it.
like I'm telling you, you need to be bilingual.
Yeah.
Body language is an actual
No.
language, and there are a lot of inarticulate people.
Some people like things nibble and bitten and scratched and thing, but they want to wash it. Beat. You understand? It's hygiene.
Very important.
Somebody just WhatsApp me and say, but he had to wash first.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Are we out here promoting always having like an Irish Spring clean? No, come on.
No. Hold on.
Come on, really?
Again, you see,
Listen,
people say
let
things.
me just say this. I have dated someone,
Right.
and I have sucked some salty penis. I'm saying because my man came from somewhere sweating. I don't want to wait till he takes a shower to do that. I mean, what?
No, I mean, there's a time there are times when you would just get down and
Right.
grimy
as long
and
as it's-
dirty.
Right, if it's
okay, hold on,
sweaty.
hold on.
Sweaty and
For
dirty
instance-
is two different things.
For instance, me as a person, if I know my lady is off today, right, and I on the road and I could pop in the house for half an hour, I ain't calling you and tell you go and take a shower. I'm coming in the house. I'm gonna come in the house and strip you.
Oh, hello. Yes. Can we
You
do
know.
that? Can we do that now? Damn the cameras. Damn it. Well, that's a good thing to do, though.
Yeah, I'm coming in the house with because time is limited. I ain't got no time.
So can we do it in the shower? Can we do it
We
in
ain't
the
got
shower?
no time for all of that. Again, if you have the time and sometimes you end up in the shower afterwards.
Oh.
Sometimes you end up in the shower afterwards. All right.
Okay.
I think that. All right. But again, some people like things prim and proper.
Okay.
All right. And that's a problem in a lot of relationships. Right. It's a major problem in a lot of relationships. You know, people have, well, some people say they're finicky. You ever hear the terminology? You know, that, I didn't realize my mate is so finicky. Because.
But again, how could you not know that? Please have conversations before you put rings on people's fingers. There's levels, rings around the collar, rings around the tub. You know what I'm saying? Before you put rings on fingers. Come on, people. I'm saying, I'm not dating in a while. Maybe things are just different.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm just wondering how we're getting so far with these rings, like where are we going?
No, because, it is an epidemic for marriage, in a lot of sense for a lot of people. Right?
Why? Is it really all about the whole we're getting old, so we got to do this kind of thing?
No. Folks, I am not bashing the whole marriage thing. All right? That's not what I'm doing here. Okay? But what I'm saying is there are people out there that just figure that have to be married.
Really?
Yeah, I'm 25 and I have to be married.
Shit.
No, I'm serious.
I'm like a goddamn dinosaur then.
I heard a young lady,
God.
I heard a guy said that, his girl is pressuring him. She want to be married before she turned 24. Right? She's 22 and I want to be married before 24.
But why?
Then I was like, well, wait, how long y'all dating now?
Right.
And he was like, well, maybe about 6-7 months. I was like, huh?
Well, 24 is 2 years off. He's got 2 years to talk to her. Oh,
right.
He's listening. Are you listening tonight, sir? I hope he's listening tonight.
Right.
He's got 2 years to talk to her.
To get to know her.
Exactly.
That's what people need to do. You got to get to know the
but
person.
When did people start doing that?
People get what's the word I'm looking for? They get lost in infatuation. Right?
So these are lust marriages? These are love affairs?
Exactly.
Wow.
People get into that point. There are a lot of people that when they were single and before they get married or they're in a relationship, some of them, they may not be married. They were in a long-term relationship, 12, 13, 14 years. Right? And they keep seeing the woman as a woman that before kids.
Okay.
All right? They keep seeing that woman before kids. So all of a sudden it's like, you used to look like that. What happened to...
But why would you be with someone so long and not marry them? If it's something that you wanted. Because I've dated someone for a long time too, but I didn't want to get married.
Yeah, but there are people who tell you, right? They're comfortable being together.
Okay.
Right? They're comfortable being together.
What changes?
Because because they somewhere along the line, whoever is playing, wherever they're playing, right? And they might be playing with something that looks like what she used to look like before the kids.
Okay.
So now they're coming and they're complaining about that, and vice versa.
Okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Okay. But my whole thing is then why are people allowing themselves to... So a relationship, a marriage is like a business, right? If I open a restaurant, I am constantly changing recipes. I'm constantly trying to open new locations. I'm staying on top of it. Why am I not treating my relationship the same way? Why am I not continuing to go to the gym? Why am I not continuing to be sexy for you? Why am I not raising the bar and wanting new things? Why am I not wanting to do that?
Put a pin there.
Okay.
I'd like you to take your time to say good night to DJ Cockney, the woman's choice with the voice of... I can't say that.
Okay.
Cockney, what's up, brother? He's saying a lot of women pressure their man into marriage.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there is.
No such thing.
Yes, there is.
No such thing.
I'm telling you there is.
No such thing.
I have a friend right now who is, well, not a really close friend, who is engaged and he don't know how to tell a woman he don't really want married because it's the same thing. And it's not really her that pushing it, it's a mother.
Okay, let me ask you this. Ask you a couple key questions. Where are they living?
In Brooklyn.
No. Are they living in her mother's house?
No.
So how is
she living with him?
Okay, so how does
moved in with him.
How does her mom
always there?
Okay.
Always there.
But he bought the ring.
They have a young kid.
But he bought the ring.
They have a young kid.
He bought the ring, didn't it?
I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I'm not sure because we were just having a conversation.
Okay.
All right, and another buddy of us was saying to him, he's like, "Yo, you tell your partner you're getting married." So you mean if he told me?
Right.
So I was like, "What was that I'm hearing?"
Right.
So then, I mean, shut up, man. And then he said to me, and I kept pressuring, what's going on? So he's like, man, my girl keep, on this marriage thing, and I'm trying to, we're not really in that place yet, whatever. I don't know if it's financial or whatever. But then you get to realize it's the mother that keep pushing in her head. If you're going to live with a man and have a kid for him, why don't you get married?
But then, see, mom did a bad job. And I'm going to say that mom did a bad job. I hope they're listening. Because mom should have been pressuring her about that before she got the baby and moved in. How do you wait till you get the baby and move in and then decide you want to hijack
No,
this
she
man's life?
moved in before she got the baby. They
But
moved in
again,
together.
those two things already happened before the ring. So where was mommy when those two things were happening?
Listen, mommy,
I'm the mother of
I'm
a
going to
son.
tell you, mommy was busy because she had somebody in her life then, so she was paying her life. So mommy ain't
see?
getting none now, so
There-
now
see?
she, you know,
So maybe
that's
mommy
my
needs to get
take on it.
married.
That's my take on it.
Or maybe
You know, I
mommy
could
needs
be
to get
wrong.
married.
You know?
Because my thing becomes how selfish of your friend, and I'm going to say that. Your friend is extremely selfish to put a ring on this lady's finger knowing that he's not ready.
Yeah, he's not ready. Yeah. And
It's
that,
selfish because now you're going to end up giving her a half-ass marriage and embarrassing her. You know what I'm saying? What's the sense in spending all that money? Because someone's pressuring you like that, they want to do it for their friends. So you're going to have a wedding you can't afford.
I think we have a call on the line. I think
Perfect.
we have a call on the line. Let's see if the phone is working. Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, Chief. Welcome to the Adult Corner.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm here.
listen to the phone and not the radio. Listen to the phone.
Don't tell me what to listen to.
What? Well, big man, if you call
No,
this
the
show.
people can tell me what I must listen to.
Captain, Captain, listen to me. All right? Don't butter up your voice and change your voice to come up in this session here. Pay attention on the phone. Talk to us. What's your grievances tonight? You can't talk to your wife.
Just imagine. Well,
Cockney, your boy, Captain on the phone, you know.
Good rainy night. I've been listening for a while, you know. So
I know.
I hear some things being said, which I feel like it's sort of not directly to the point, but there's some things missing.
Okay. Well, that's where you come in. You fill in the blanks.
You see, okay, in terms of marriage,
Right.
It's not every woman suited to be a wife.
Okay.
Just like it's not every man suited to be a husband.
Right.
Amen.
Right.
Understand? So, and there's quite a few of those out there, and they're the one who want to get married, but they're not the marrying kind. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. We listening. Go ahead. Preach on, brother.
Yeah, and, no. And in terms of there's this mystery that through the years man have been trying to solve,
Which is?
and they still can't solve it all this time, you know.
Mystery of
And
what?
it's beside them 24/7.
Which is
But
the
they
mystery?
think
What's
that's
the
the
mystery?
mystery.
What's the mystery they're trying to solve?
Woman,
I'm a woman. I can't figure that out myself.
Okay. But hold on. You're very disrespectful in a young man. You know.
no,
You call
no.
in on this line. You ain't say good night to my
Yeah.
guest, our special guest this evening. You know, Cypher.
Yeah.
You didn't say you just jump in. What happened? I know you was taught better than
you
that.
see, I wasn't apprised about the guests.
Okay, well here what
Are you
happened.
a
Here
boy?
what happened.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Could you
So
reintroduce
do the
yourself?
right thing now.
Could you reintroduce yourself in
Yes.
full name, please?
Hello, Captain. This is Cypher Kai.
No, I ain't got no name.
Oh. Hello,
I'm
caller.
just a caller.
Hello,
Put it that way.
caller. This is Cypher
Hello.
Kai.
I'm just a listener,
I'm
I'm
gonna put it
just a
out there,
listener.
Captain.
you know, and I realize that there's some missing pieces.
Yeah,
You
but
understand?
okay, but you see,
So,
we're looking
And
for
I'm
people.
trying to like you say, fill in the blanks.
Yeah, we're looking for people to fill in the blanks. You know, we leaving the room open. So as you just did, you know, yeah.
I'm not supposed to be the one to do that.
Oh,
Is that what you're saying?
no, I'm telling you, you're doing the appropriate job. You're jumping in and you're putting in the parts that are missing. Is
See,
what I'm saying.
Okay, like I said, all woman is a mystery. Straight up. You understand? From the beginning of time. You understand?
Mother-in-law.
Just imagine the virgin birth.
Yeah.
It's a woman, you know.
Yeah.
And it's very mysterious how a virgin could have a child, right? That's the beginning of the mystery. You understand?
All right.
And even though words were printed as to how it come about,
Still
you
can't
still have
believe it.
naysayers. You
Yeah.
understand? So that mystery continue
Okay.
in the non-believers,
Right.
right? Okay. Secondly, sometimes a woman, all she need is for you to hold her hand. You understand? And she all right with that. Sometimes you have to hold her all night.
All right.
You understand? And if you hold her hand today and tomorrow she don't want you to touch her.
True.
What happened?
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
Wait you talk about she hold her hand now and she don't, not tomorrow, sometime
Yeah.
sometime 5 minutes. Sorry, ladies, we're not trying to bash her on and say
No,
anything pertaining
it's
to
just
that,
the
right?
mystery.
Right.
You understand? And that's what make them so special.
Right.
Because man have been trying to solve that mystery,
Uh-huh.
and they'll take a lifetime,
Yeah.
and
they
not
still-
only one, 100 lifetime, and them still can't solve it.
That at all.
You understand?
At all.
Because that's a woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Can't solve the mystery.
And
Then
that's
can
true.
put man on the moon. You understand? Then can walk in space, and a simple thing like that. Then cannot solve the mystery of a woman.
You remind me of a joke someone shared with me this week, right? They say that this guy riding the motorcycle going on the highway, and you know, and normally before he do anything, he pray. You know, he's a strong believer, so he always praying and stuff. So as he riding the motorcycle going on the highway, he heard his voice, and you realize the voice coming from the heaven, and it's God. So God said to him, you know, I want to grant you a wish. The fact that you always stay loyal and faithful, and you recognize the Sabbath, and you pay your tithes and all those good things, I'm going to grant you one wish, to any wish you want. So he said to God, he said, listen, why don't you build me a highway from here into Hawaii so I could go to Hawaii anytime I want? You know, so God was like, but you should wish for something that will benefit not just you, but all of mankind. He said, okay, so God, explain to me why it is sometimes my wife would just sit down and just start to cry. She just start to laugh. You know, I touch her now, and then she go tell me she okay with that. And when I touch her again, she don't want me to touch her. God say, how much lanes you want on the bridge?
It's exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Mystery. You understand? And your co-host right now.
The co-host have a name, you know. You're
I guess she
disrespectful.
will agree.
Hold on, don't let me mute you, you know. The co-host have a name, Cypher Kai. Get it
I
right.
don't know.
Well, they're telling you.
I'm just a caller. You understand?
Adorable. He's absolutely adorable, this one. Absolutely adorable. I got some questions coming in on the Talk Radio Live. Some people have some questions, and they're asking things like, you know, what do you do when you come in from work and your man just starts to want to get into it, just automatic? You know, how do you respond to that? And I'm like,
Just give it up.
Just give it up. Right?
Yeah.
Well, they have like, you know, some deeper things I think we'll leave for another
Another
platform.
show. Yeah.
Grown up, really grown stuff. Like grown stuff.
I'm feeling grown right now, you know.
Grown right now? Do you
but,
really?
But Captain, what you agree with?
Hold on. Is that grown or grown? Which one?
Oh, both. Let's do a play on words.
Let's
groan while we're being grown. Shoot, I like it. Woo! Let's do a play on words. I love it.
Anyway, caller Cockney said to shout you out, you know, big up the captain. You know, he didn't say big up the caller. He said big up the captain.
That's how it is.
He also said a lot of women like the idea of being married, even though they themselves are not they may not be psychologically ready themselves. You know, and he also saying to a special big up to you, Cypher.
Oh, thank you,
you're
darling.
not sure if he spelled the name correctly.
That's fine.
I'm
not offended.
She said,
I'm not offended.
She
Thank
said,
you.
just don't call us soft.
Oh, yes. Unless you're talking about my boobs, and that's fine. And that's fine. No, but there's a lot of women who, he's correct, that's not ready to be married. And they do it a lot for their friends, their moms, to show off that thought you have in your head of this whole, you know, fairy tale thing.
Right.
I would rather be emotionally married than actually married. You know, I'd love to know that my mate will behave himself even when I'm not around. That I've trained him so well with my coochie and my ways that he'll go outside and tell on himself. Get away from me! I'm taken.
Slow down a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Train him?
Yes.
Like when you
jump rover.
No. See, you didn't pay attention. No. I said no. I said when I train him with my coochie and my behavior. That's what I said. So if I'm making sure he's sexually satisfied, he has everything he needs. I don't believe in telling my man no. I just don't. And I'm not one of those women who's like, oh, well, if I do this for him and he's cheating, look, if your man's going to cheat, he's going to cheat anyway. I'm not going to stop cooking for him. I'm not going to stop doing things for him because I think he's going to cheat. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do as his woman, and he will do what he's supposed to do as my man or not. And we'll deal with that.
So a song come to mind right now.
Which is?
What Gladys Knight says.
What she says.
If he had strength to walk out the door, you call him back for more.
Woo! Yes, because I'm not done with him. I'm not done with him. If he's walking, I'm not done with him.
Yeah. if he's strong enough to walk, he ain't finished yet.
Correct.
You call him back.
I would like to buy my man a pair of crutches for Christmas.
Oh.
I'm just saying. We're having fun, people. I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
Hello.
My friend's like, what are you going to do? It's fine, I promise.
But
it's fine.
No, but in our perspective, basically what we're saying, people have to understand that to have a song and a solid, in any relationship, you got problems. You got to have issues, right? You should be able to get in a quarrel with your mate, your husband or your wife, and then the person walk by and you're not too angry or too upset that you can just slap her or
Yes.
or she pass and she just scratch you or pinch you or just give you a hug.
Yes.
Right? You see?
Kiss me.
Yeah.
Till I'm stupid.
You understand? I don't tell people, it's something my tongue till my eye get woozy. You know what I'm saying? No?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, let me behave myself. I'm a mother listening.
Oh, really? Wow. Hi, Mommy. How are you?
Like to say, good night to Lady Tina, good night to Miss McIntosh, good night to Lady Fran, BB Curve, all the folks on the... Something is, we just even... I don't know, it's something just keep going in and out, in and out. 1 minute is up and 1 minute is down, and you keep dropping listeners. I apologize, folks. Maybe the system is not ready yet for this dialogue because it hasn't. It feels like a virgin tonight.
What's missing from this dialogue?
What is that?
The voice himself.
Yeah, Cockney, you need to call in.
Really listen.
Yeah.
That I mean, it would be more of a more enticing to the ladies.
Yes, Cockney 347-755-2630. We appreciate a call in, brother.
Been a while since I hear his voice.
Yeah, the ladies.
You know what I mean?
You see, and Cypher went. Listen, that's not a good idea, because Cypher might just start stripping here. She hear that voice.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
She hear that voice.
Listen,
I'm always ready. I'm ready right now.
So
I'm ready right now.
She won't get wet.
That's
all.
It's raining, she can't get wet, right?
You're dry. That's all it is to it.
Listen, I'm sitting in a snail trail right now as we're speaking. As we're talking right now. I'm in a snail trail right now. If I get up, it's wet right now. I'm not ashamed. Look it. We are grown-ups. And I am very, open about how much I love men. And I'm in the studio with Spice Ram. I'm on the phone with you. All the fans are here. I'm in a snail trail right now.
Let's stop for a minute. Let me tell you who you're in the studio with.
Oh,
right?
Tell me.
You're in the studio with the Lego Beast. No. The Vagabond.
The Vagabond.
3M.
Uh-huh.
And
M3 boy.
Well,
get it right.
Well.
Get it right.
I'm trying to... Because there's so much. It's not just you two.
Well,
there's
listen.
the one that you don't see.
Listen. It's a Sagittarian and a Aquarius in here. There's plenty of us.
Plenty of us
you understand? In here. Right? It's just us in here. Don't worry about the rest.
I don't know about the us,
It's a lot of us in here. I'm on the phone.
No, but, we're trying to keep... Listen, we have some heavy discussion topics, but we're trying to keep
hear
it
you.
as an introduction
you.
to the. You know, we want to.
Hey,
We
don't let
want.
me keep you.
We want people come in on the
Right.
first night and run. You know, we want people come in on the first night and run. You know, so we're trying to kind
No,
of
the
cook.
bottom line is when things were being said,
Uh-huh.
and I feel there were some parts missing.
Right, so you're filling a void.
So, hey, what can I tell you?
You know what?
What can I tell you? I've
Watson.
been trying to solve the mystery myself.
When you get it,
I'm speaking from experience.
solving the mystery of a
Understand?
woman is like
So-
winning the lottery, right?
Really?
Yeah.
We're not that hard to figure out.
What?
Listen, you just got to
Really?
talk to us. No, you got to talk. That's what we're talking about now. You got to talk to us. We're not that hard to figure out.
But-
the thing is, a lot of women don't know themselves.
I know one woman,
Yes.
right? That I don't have to figure out because I understand her, you know, in all complexities.
Is that Miss Pamela?
Eh? No. Hold on. I do. Me and
Because
Miss
she wants you too.
Me and Miss Pamela is not friends,
Ever think about that?
right? Me and Miss Pamela
She
is not
wants
friends.
you too.
Yeah, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to want your mate to understand you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When they're switching up on you, they ain't too like you. You know, and
I mean, what if you guys are kind of playing a little role playing or something?
But
Is
you
that not
see,
acceptable?
that's what Jerry Butler says in Understanding Mellow. You know that?
You know, is it
it
not,
is.
you know, can they not do a little role playing, a little switching up from time to
But,
time?
but it depends on the understanding what they want.
Well,
They
yeah.
want you to understand them at their level, you know.
they're convenient. You know.
You don't understand.
But do you know? But hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Don't get it.
Hold on a minute. In all fairness, you know you have some man out there worse than them women. You know you have some man out there worse than woman.
In what
it's
sense?
Not,
In every sense.
As
I
far
would
as
say it's just one gender. You understand? It's across the board. You understand?
Yeah.
But like I say, a woman will look and say, "You don't get it. You just don't get it."
Yeah.
And you
But
wonder
she wouldn't
what
tell.
she-
But she wouldn't tell you what you didn't get. Oh, you're not
But
getting.
tell me.
well,
I can't think. You just don't get it. You
Yeah,
just
that
don't
kind of
get
is-
it.
I
She ain't
agree.
telling you nothing. That's the mystery.
All right,
You're supposed to do-
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
I do-
Someone posed a question on the Facebook. I got the answer.
Okay.
Mr. Watson, this is an adult corner segment. It's something that we do in the winter time. It's a grown people segment. You know, this is a fall pilot. You know, edition. This is a pilot show tonight. All right. What we're talking about tonight is the lack of intimacy conversation within couples, meaning being able to sit down with your mate and tell them how you really feel. You know? Yes, you miss out. And that's what happens when you come to school late. Go sit in a corner right now. You okay? Cypher go punish you. Cypher pull out the belt. He like licks, eh?
But even that topic,
Right.
has some flaws. 'Cause you know why? Sometimes
Listen,
words
big
get
man.
in
Big
the
man,
way.
big man, hold up. You don't call in on our show to tell us what we have flaws in and out of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what,
what I'm
man?
just saying.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you're
Listen,
saying,
when you have your show,
we
you
so converse. But I'm saying sometimes words get in the way.
you think it's only words? Body parts us get in the way. Body parts us get in the way.
well.
Listen,
That's great.
if listen, you know, here what happening, right? There are times,
Yeah.
big man, all right?
Mhm.
I love the fact that my mate, if she upset at me, all right, and I know I'm in trouble, and she about to quarrel or whatever, and I know I could kiss her somewhere or touch her somewhere, and then all the quarrel gone out the window.
I love that.
Oh,
Yeah.
think I go use it at my advantage?
Of course, as you should, every minute of the day.
Yeah, you think I go use it? And at the same time, you think if I know I go out and we have a little argument, right? And the argument kind of we settling down or whatever, I just had the best sex of my life. I come home every day and pick a fight.
I said the same thing. I agree.
I come home
I would
every
be yes
day and
every
pick a
day.
fight.
Every day. We'd be arguing every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a good strategy. So that's another part of communication, ladies.
Yeah.
Pick fights with your man so you can
And
have makeup sex.
there are times you communicate better without words, but just action.
Body language.
that-
Body language.
I just said
It's
that,
an actual
words
thing.
get in the way.
It's an
Yeah.
But
actual
there are times,
thing.
doesn't matter what you say, they come out the wrong way.
Yeah. You know.
You understand that? Doesn't matter how nice you put it, you phrase it. It come out the wrong way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, say it and run. Well, listen.
I can bet she agree with that.
I do. I really do.
I know
I do. I tell you, because I think, you know, except for in our business.
A listener saying this is what we talking about right now is going on with him right now. You know, if man,
You know what?
this is going on with him right now. He's in this predicament right now. You know, but folks, we gotta learn to understand each other, right, as best as we can. Listen, the voice calling in. Hold on a minute.
All right.
Let me see if I can get this right. Hello. What's up, Cockney?
Good night, Spice Ram. How are you?
Well, listen, I'm going to merge a call with you. You're on the air, live on the Adult Corner with Cypher Key and myself and all the beautiful listeners. But your good brethren is on the other line. I didn't hang up on him, so I'm going to just merge the call so we all go be on a dialogue, all right?
Okay. Good,
all right.
Good.
So, Captain, watch your language. No, not speaker. Big man, we studio high. Watch man, we studio big. Big man, what's wrong with you? What speaker? Big man, you're on a conference line. You know. Watch me. It's only the lady could hear you, you know. So talk to her. Hey, you.
I would love to do some dirty talk on the air right now.
Good evening.
Hello. Oh, my.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great now. Wow.
Oh, okay,
what do you want to say to me? Talk to me. Talk dirty
Captain,
to me.
Big up yourself.
If you see she toes curl, if you see how she toes curling, Captain.
Just all of a sudden now, he is feeling threatened because the voice is around.
So let's do a little role play. Can we do a little role play?
This is just a quick call, all right? So I just want to welcome Cypher.
Oh, thank you.
To the Adult Corner.
Oh, thank you.
And Spice Ram, you may have met your match. I'm not sure.
I'm behaving. I try and, you see, as Captain say, sometimes you have to try to figure things out. Woo! You know, you might be successful.
I came here tonight hoping for a threesome, and now I got a foursome. I'm like besides myself right now. I don't know what to do. You guys are so amazing.
All of a sudden, Cypher, we've been in here all evening, right?
Yes.
And all of a sudden, I see a thumbs up. The voice on the phone, and I see thumbs up going up. I see thumbs up, you know, things going up. Thumbs up, yeah.
It's
not
why.
Me, it's his, that voice.
I can see why.
Well, brother, let me let the brother say what he got to say because I know he can't be long. So, brother, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I can't speak long, but I just want to pick up all the We Vibes family, Noyz Radio family, Thumbs Up Radio family, Cypher's family and listeners, of course.
Thank you.
I'll be on the air soon. I can't really talk long, you know, as you know, Spice. Right?
Yes, brother. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but I'm just calling to say good night, and the show is going well. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, thank you.
And hopefully this will continue.
Okay.
And grow.
All right, my brother. We catch up later. All right.
Very nice.
Okay.
All right, man. All right, brother.
All right, Cockney. Be good.
All right. Okay, Captain.
And if you can't be good, be naughty.
Very.
Okay. All right.
All right, my brother. All right.
Okay.
Once again, folks. Hey. That's the voice. Look at the amount of look over here. Look at the amount of thing going on. One man, you know. One voice coming. One voice. All kind of smile.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
So
all the time.
Get thumbs up.
Boy, watch me. I ain't even get you talking about thumbs up. All I get is fist. All I get is fist. They hear Cockney voice and they gone crazy inside of the Facebook Live.
Well, you know, like Cockney say, welcome, you know, and it's a pleasure sitting here listening to you. And I joined the conversation late, you know, but then again, better late than never, you know. So I guess we'll meet eventually. And
meet for what?
No, you're not into this, you know. You understand? So this is a different segment. You Understand?
I want to know why you're
But
talking
like
about
that,
meat.
eh,
Wait, man,
like
this
that.
is a vegetarian pot. You no meat in it.
I love it.
Okay. All right.
Vegetarian
Whatever
pot. You no meat in
you
here.
say it is.
You
That is
understand?
what it is. For you.
All right, good. So here what happened.
Good.
Go figure out if you'll get a kiss tonight. That's what you have to go do. And let me lead it like
Kiss myself. Learn that well.
Well, listen. I hear you're an acrobat. I just don't want to know where else you just kiss. Bye.
Woo! I would like to find out. I want to know.
Alrighty.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, gosh. All right. Be good. Enjoy.
And if it
course.
can be
I'll
good, be
keep
naughty.
listening.
Yes, brother.
All right.
All right, bless up.
Good.
Bless up. Yeah, man. I want to say a special good night. Welcome to all the folks out there in Toronto logging in. Austin, big man Austin was good, was good. Kevin saying that right now his wife didn't even want to take a kiss.
What?
You know, yeah.
What?
She didn't
What?
want a kiss. You know, what you did
Yes, please.
or what you didn't do
Tell
is
us
the
something.
question.
Tell me something.
Tell us something.
Please
Call
tell
us on
something.
WhatsApp.
Please.
347. Give us a call
What
on
have you
WhatsApp.
done?
347-755-2630. All right? You didn't know nothing for me. well,
What?
well, I can't tell you what to do, you know, brother. You know, go take a jog or something, drink a Hennessy or something. I don't know. A double dogs, take a shot of 2 dogs, you know. I don't know. But anyway, I got a song I want to play. Now, hear this, right?
Yes.
This song I'm about to play, it's an old song, right? Older song, right? From back in the day. But it has about, pay attention. Listen
Okay.
closely. The
All right.
meaning in the song
All
is,
right.
hey. So, folks, once again, this is what we doing. This is the
Adult corner.
fall
Fall.
pilot.
Preview
Yeah,
of the fall edition. Of
the
Adult
fall
Corner.
edition going into the winter time. So on a cold winter night after Sprague is finished his thing, you know, then we're gonna, you know, but there was some nights you're gonna get adult corner, and there's some nights you're gonna get Freaky Fridays.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? That is this cyber Kia, that's her thing.
Ooh.
She does Freaky Fridays,
Very
all
freaky
right,
Fridays.
and I do we do adult corner up inside of here. So there are times we will bring it together, you know, and then times they'll bring it apart. You know, they
Yes.
tell you sometimes the sweetest access is when it's apart. Have a good one. I'll be back
Love
with you.
it.
Music time. I want you guys to pay attention. It's called Fat Pussy Cat with a Rat.
Sitting in my attic, composing some music. A strange conversation captured my imagination. I thought I was dreaming, I thought I was going crazy. Next to where I sat, Papa Rat was questioning Mama Rat. How the pussy so fat? Tell me how the pussy so fat? He never uses to look like that. How the pussy so fat? Hey, pussy ain't get no fish, no meat, no milk, no butter to eat. 3 months now we ain't catch a rat. How the pussy so fat?
How the pussy so fat?
Tell me,
How the pussy so fat?
I wanna know.
How the pussy so fat?
Hey. And 3 months now we ain't catch a rat.
How the pussy so fat?
It's really a mystery. How pussy looking so healthy? It really puzzling me. What have him looking so frisky? He's suffering daily. Pussy should be looking queerly. Maybe it's the weed that does jokey with where I agree with it.
How the pussy so fat?
Tell me
How the pussy so fat?
he never uses to look like that.
How the pussy so fat?
Hey, pussy ain't get no fish, no meat, no milk, no butter to eat. 3 months now we ain't catch a rat.
How the pussy so fat? How the pussy so fat?
Tell me,
How the pussy so
I
fat?
wanna know.
How the pussy so fat?
Hey. And 3 months now we ain't me frightened. Don't tell me about don't dig nothing. Pussy looking strong, give me piece of rope, I go tie him down.
How the pussy so fat?
Tell my
How the pussy so fat?
he never uses to look like that.
How the pussy so fat?
Hey, pussy ain't get no fish, no meat, no milk, no butter to eat. 3 months now we ain't catch a rat.
How the pussy so fat? Meow meow. Meow meow.
He too fat for me, he driving me crazy. I get in Bazodi, I don't trust fat pussy. Pussy get more hairy, and he really looking scary. One with neighbors and with friends, don't let the pussy catch them. I know pussy hungry, I ain't falling for scheme and trickery. If this is a trap, pussy holding them but not Papa Rat.
How the pussy so fat?
Tell my
How the pussy so fat?
he never uses to look like that.
How the pussy so fat?
Hey, pussy ain't get no fish, no meat, no milk, no butter to eat. 3 months now we ain't catch a rat.
How the pussy so fat? How the pussy so fat?
Tell me,
How the pussy so
I
fat?
wanna know.
How the pussy so fat?
Hey. And 3 months now we ain't catch a rat.
How the pussy so fat?
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah, oh slow down. Oh yeah, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Pussy so fat?
Tell my
How the pussy so fat?
never use it.
Yes, the brother want to know how the thing looks so fat.
Vitamins.
Vitamins, right?
Vitamins.
Oh.
Flesh shots.
Flesh shots.
Flesh shots. Flesh shots.
Yes, folks, I know someone telling me I have them in a quandary because they want to listen the semi-finals, Soca semi-finals in Grenada, and they want to watch what's going on here, and
What will be done
Michelle
soon?
Charles,
We can do both.
welcome. Princess Nia, welcome. All the folks locked in the adult corner, and you're locked in with the one and only, the beautiful and angel herself, and that's
Thank you.
Cypher Kia.
Cypher Kai.
Cypher
the
Kai.
building.
Kai.
In the
I gotta
building.
get it right.
In the basement.
Yes, Cypher Kai. All right, song like an Indian tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Maybe I
drink,
should- yeah.
drink to be sanctified.
Something. Did you do something? Sanctified. That's a good way to
Woo.
look at that.
In the meantime, between time, folks, it is that fall edition pilot of Adult Corner. And we're trying to have a dialogue, a steadfast, reasonable dialogue pertaining to do with intimate conversations. Being able to sit with your mate and tell them anything you feel to tell them
Yes.
sexually. All right?
Yeah.
It's a sexual
important.
thing. People have a problem being able to verse with a significant other in a sexual conversation.
And they shouldn't.
Right?
You know, it's
Because sometimes you
closed
might
mouth
say,
doesn't get fed.
I have said, people said that, I will say something to my woman or my man, I want to know, well, which woman told you, or which man tell you, who you been with that tell you that, or where you learned that from. You know another thing is people that have an issue with?
what's that?
They feel sexually trapped.
Oh,
Yeah.
clutch
In a
my
sense
pearls.
as, they're in bed with their mate, they're banging the hole, they're tearing the house apart, and if something pop in their head, they want to try.
Okay.
Or they might, have a conversation with a girlfriend.
Or they might have watched
Or they
porn.
might watch something on a
Yeah,
a
I watch
porn.
porn.
Or because a lot of people have
I watch
and they
porn.
watch porn secretly. They can't watch it them, with their partner.
Ah, it's
And
unfortunate.
they want to try something, and if they just flip the script on their mate, they'd be like, "What?" It turns into argument. It's
Okay.
because somebody, you've been with somebody, that level of insecurities.
Right. So I would challenge any guys who have thought to do that, wherever you got it from, get in bed and show your wife where it is. Show her exactly what you're watching. If that's a bone of contention for you and your mates,
Right, but that
get
is
in bed and show her
but
you're
that's if
watching.
you pick it up off a movie or something.
Right. If you and now if you're
But
sitting
if
there
you-
having, if
what
you're
would if you
thinking
pick it
about
up from
an ex, right?
practice sex?
Oh, so wait, you want to try? Well, then that's disrespectful, right? If you got it from porn, no. If you got it from porn, it's something you got saved or bookmarked on your computer or your phone.
Uh-huh.
So show it to me. But if you're trying moves on me that you've learned from wasting my dick on another chick, yeah, I'm gonna kind of be upset about that. I'm just gonna say, be a little upset about that. So yeah, I would say if it's from porn, let me see it. Let's share it. Let's try it. But if
Uh-huh.
it's from somebody else you're cheating on me with, no, not the same effect. Not the same effect.
it won't
And so
have
they
the
would
same
have a
effect.
right to ask, where'd you learn that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of messing with your cousin. So hopefully that's not the case. But I'm just saying.
We're trying something here. Someone is saying that they're having a problem getting through on the line.
Okay.
So let me see if maybe
Trying to
they.
call them yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's see if we could bring the call in.
That's fair.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the corner.
Hello.
Are you grown enough, old enough, hard enough to sit in this corner?
Like the sound of that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Did I take you by surprise?
Yeah.
What's up, sir?
I didn't know, man.
Yeah, normal. You're normal tonight, because you can't get kissed tonight. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that wasn't
you're pulling all kind of
issues.
you're pulling all kind of thing, making all kind of noise, look something like some kind of horror movie going on in your house.
No, sometimes it's issues, and I just always say in relationships, sometimes it take two
Yeah, it does.
to be in a relationship.
Right? It takes two to be in a relationship, and it takes two to be in a quarrel, it takes two to be in love. So which two you picking tonight?
Well, I ain't none out of the above now.
Wow. Really?
Hey, fella, we
Are
had
you
a-
single?
Yeah. No, sometimes
I'm
it's
taking
the-
applications.
you ever hear sometimes staying quiet is the best thing to do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right now I staying quiet.
Yeah.
A closed
mo-
mouth doesn't get
because
fed though.
Some
Yeah, but sometimes if you
People
open
like
the
to
mouth,
be-
you might get
some
fed the
people
wrong
will be
thing.
wrong and strong.
Right. So, from what I'm picking up here is like the same thing Captain was saying a while ago. You cannot figure out a female sometimes because one minute they're pleasant and smiling, and next minute they're in a different zone where the best thing to do is just be quiet.
But no, that's
know?
not the best thing to do.
You know?
Yeah,
But
that's what's going on with me.
Yeah.
Right, but
I
they-
didn't know what they vex for.
Here's the thing:
You
sometimes
didn't know why they vex.
they hear the brother here. You
Yeah.
don't know why she's upset.
Well, that's
So
why you,
sometimes if you
No.
go trying to find out,
Yeah.
it escalates. So a lot of times,
Yes.
in many occasions, it's best to be humble and just be quiet.
well, why not ask her
Yeah,
if that's what she
because-
wants
yeah.
though?
But here what happens?
Yeah.
You go to bed
No.
at some point. At some maybe in the
Yeah.
twilight of the morning.
I know.
She go embrace you and hug you in the bed and you spank it.
No. I ain't one room, them in the next room.
Oh boy!
Is it a wow?
Wow!
Wow.
All right, let me see.
So
Then we
they're-
had to
they're
bring
not
in
having-
we
they're
had to
not
bring in
having
a different
conversations.
we had to bring in
When-
a different therapist for that one.
Oh,
They're not having
when
good
they
conversations.
when they vex.
Yes.
You see, sometimes when some ladies vex,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
boy.
you ask them if they vex, they balling no.
Yeah, they get
But
more
then yet
vexed.
every time you ask them,
They get more
they have a
vexed.
little more attitude
Yeah,
when they
they get more
answer.
vexed.
That's why you don't keep. Okay. So let me teach you guys something really quickly about ladies. You ask a woman one time what's wrong with her, and she
Right.
doesn't answer you.
Mhm.
Don't ask again.
But it's kind of hard not to. No, listen to me.
Listen to
I'm
me.
hearing you.
Uh-huh.
I'm hearing you.
And two people,
It's
when
hard
two
when two
in a
people live
relationship and
exactly,
living together.
Uh-huh.
It's hard not
It's
to have a
hard.
conversation.
especially if you're concerned.
That's right.
What's
and so
wrong
in
with
your
you, baby.
concern, you ask one time, and
Boy,
when you
from
don't
a
ask,
lady perspective,
and
one
when
time,
you don't
buddy.
ask again, she will come tell you, even if it's in anger.
No.
I can't believe you didn't ask me that I lost my job. She'll say it. I'm telling you. You don't need to keep badgering her.
No.
You ask one
And when you
time.
when you ask them,
Uh-huh.
you ask them once,
Yes.
and then after again they'll ask, "Are they don't care about me?" So
Yeah, the
because I
flip
didn't
is
answer
good.
it the first time, you're not going and ask me again.
Yeah, because you see that's the
You see
dilemma.
what I-
You
That's-
don't know. Watch me. You're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. Because some folks will tell you. Sometimes the same person, if you ask once and you leave it alone, they come back and say it's like you wasn't concerned, you didn't care, you didn't ask again. And then another time, if you ask more than once, they'll be like, "Oh, you keep bombarding me," and
see.
Wait,
that's
where do you win?
And that is a
woman. You ain't gain my time to tell you all that.
And that is a woman.
When I ready, I go tell you.
No, she's playing. See, don't allow that.
It's to stay quiet. Good morning, good evening, good night.
Whoa. Wow.
But that can go on for days.
Wow.
That can go on for
since
days.
you know I talking to your spice,
yeah,
you never see me in a mood like that.
No, big man, no. You and the wife always jovial. You know, the music.
I was dancing. Yeah. Once you play, I was dancing and dancing.
The house always jovial. It's the first time I'm experiencing that with you, big man. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm lost for words right now. You know me. I always talk.
Always be something.
Yeah, my best snack is talk curls, and right now I'm lost for words.
I don't know.
Boy, I gotta find you a song, boy. I don't know.
Yeah, we find my song. They ain't go hear it as usual. Both of we lie down listening to you.
Oh, you know.
That's what it's gone. Both of we will be lying down listening.
Yeah, that's true. Again, that's true. You know. But boy, there's a different. These are the things that we're trying to talk about tonight, and this is why we're trying to bring back this program here, because there's a lot of need. I mean, people ask me about this program all the time. People constantly keep. Some folks will tell me, boy, when I tell them, listen, man, I can't do the Friday and then come and do Saturday morning 6 o'clock. They say, well, forget Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. You know, sleep them nights and just come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah. You didn't see when you ain't playing, like I be fish out of water. Because at certain times, I just look for you because I know, well, hey, it's playing today.
Yeah.
And today we go down.
Yeah, really.
Coming on a certain time. The kind of music you go play, well, I know that my session, that my time, and when you in come on, they just throw off everything. So I just want to say, I just work from Monday to Friday.
Right.
That is sometimes when you see Saturday and Sunday, that is my days at home. So I just look forward to listen to you.
I appreciate that, brother, but sometimes for me,
put it on the laptop and put it on the surround song and play it loud.
I just play it
loud.
loud.
When I play in everybody, the whole neighborhood hearing you.
Right. You know, and then, there are times.
You must know when I home.
Yeah. There are times I do try my utmost best to get in here and do it, but it gets difficult for me at times because I want folks to understand. I get up at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I get up at 3. By 4 o'clock some days, I'm out. I'm
done
gone.
On your own.
Yeah, I'm gone. You know, when some people turn in. You know, they ain't dreaming about waking up yet. The alarm clock ain't going off yet. I already do half a day's work, you know. So
by 4 o'clock.
And then I don't get in. I don't get back in sometimes till minutes to 8. Sometimes I get in 9, 10. So and right now we having some issues with the radio, and so I've been juggling with that, juggling with other things, you know. So it gets kind of heavy.
I usually whenever I leave home, I 6 o'clock I work. I just do the same thing, so I just tell people, but my job is I working for myself. So by 6 o'clock I work from the time 2 o'clock I home.
Yeah.
I work in 8 hours.
Yeah, but
I only work 6 o'clock.
I'm self-employed also. I'm an independent contractor with a company, but again, you have to pull your hours because you need to do what you need to do. But I sympathize with you tonight because I never hear you guys in this kind of mode, right? But just taking the vibes.
Sometimes it is wonder when things like this happen, and I'd advise to anybody when things like this happen to you after maybe say 4 or 5 years, and then all of a sudden things like this start to happen. Your mind is started.
Yeah, it makes one wonder. It makes one wonder. It does.
Like where this come from, how this come, what happening, what causing this.
Right.
And when you can't find the issue, there's where problems will start. And I'd advise anybody, there's where problems will start. Because when you can't talk to the other half,
and that's what
who you're going to talk to.
Who can you talk to? And that's what has lead people to go outside. Same thing what you're talking about.
And there's where somebody would be interested to listen to it.
Yeah.
Even though they might be hearing you.
No.
They just want to just talk to them.
Yeah.
They mightn't give you no good advice, but just talk to them because why?
And that's why I would tell folks, it is so vital, that to try to work that difference out and understand that, when you live with someone, and that you come home looking forward to talk to that person. You're coming home with eager to say, baby, you know, I had such a day or whatever. Or you find them in a down mood and you want to know, baby, what's up. Because you're trying, as a man, we like to fix things, you know. Your lady in a right, in right, she feeling right, she right. You looking to try to fix it, you know. How often you come home and your lady cough or she feeling warm and you grab a tin of Vicks, boy, and some alcohol.
I don't have not functioning properly.
Yep. You don't function.
You shouldn't function. That's like your left hand and your right hand.
Yeah. You know?
One not functioning, the next one will never function.
Yeah.
Because something missing.
Yeah, something is missing. Well, I hope that by the time the sun rises in the morning, you know, this thing sort itself out.
How much time that sun go rise, boy?
What? A week? No,
yeah.
Come on. Cypher, come on. Jump
That's
in.
what I'm telling you.
Cypher is a week now. Cypher jump in there.
Okay.
Cypher jump in there.
So what's happening? Are you both still in the house? Does she go to her mom's house?
No, they say they're both in the house, but she in one room, she's in one room.
Okay, so is she home now?
Yeah.
Is she home now?
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you initiate going into the room, sit on the bed, put her head in your lap and just rub her back. You don't have to say anything. Just rub her back. No sex, no nothing, no talking neither. Just be near her.
That laugh.
You know telling me, you know it is you know telling me to do it? You know telling me to do.
What am I telling you to do?
Look for a Kong nest. Look for a Kong nest. Strip down to my boxers and just run into it. Go pelt it and stand up.
Okay, that could work too.
Yo, mate.
That is like some people when you see danger, they can't read or they don't understand what red it means. They're still going.
I see.
I know better than that.
So
I did the same. Monkey doesn't know what tree to climb.
Okay, so you're telling me this has been going on for a week, and you're willing to let this go on until whenever she feels like talking to you?
Yeah. Sometimes the best things to do is
from
to
his
stay quiet
perspective
and leave it alone.
As he's saying, you know, remember, he living in it, you know.
Okay.
He living in that's where he at. You see, we on the outside could suggest all these things.
Right.
Right? Because scenarios that we play now, because some people like what you just said, they would like for you to just come and hold them, rub them, you know, give them a little touch.
But it's just to let me know that you're there. Like, in case, I don't have to say anything. It's just let me know that you're there.
Look at this for one.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday night, went by Häagen-Dazs, come home, Rose, and if you go in the fridge, you'll see the Rose and this ice cream, nothing even open, still in the fridge.
So
just as I hand them it, they say thanks, and then as I move, it moved the same time.
So, can I ask a question?
Yeah, free.
Okay, so what did you do? What did
I do?
Yeah.
Then it is I ask. Well, first when they wasn't talking, I thought it was me. So I said, okay, time for me to make up. I don't know what it is I did, how it is I did it, but it's time for me to make up.
Right.
So I started, you know, it is just automatically click on.
Right.
You do something wrong, is either you're wrong or you're right, you're wrong. So look for something. Teddy bear, rose, a postcard, something like that.
Okay.
And
that didn't work.
Then it didn't work.
I can tell you why it didn't work. Because you can't give a rose or a teddy bear or something for something that you don't know what you're apologizing for. It's disingenuous. You gotta know what you're apologizing for.
It's not to apologize. You don't wait on a special occasion over a birthday or a holiday to give your wife a rose. If you come on home and you see a rose, you buy it. Why did you buy the rose? Because I thought of you when I saw the rose. It's not a special day. Every day your wife or your woman should be special to you. Every single day that God gave you.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
Every day that God gave you breath and you get up next to this person, you should thank the Lord that this person's still with you, either top, down, left, right. It shouldn't be a birthday for somebody to buy a postcard for his wife. It shouldn't be a day. If every day you see a rose and it's a different color, you buy it for her. And every time you give it to her, tell her how much she means to you.
Right.
Okay. But it sounds like you just said that you bought this one like 2 days into her being upset.
No.
Did I
As he
miss that?
said,
No.
go ahead.
Not 2 days being too upset. It's when I realized
He realized that she was upset about something. But you
Right.
know,
about
sometimes,
something.
right? But you know, from a male perspective, right?
Okay.
So I come home and I realize you're a bit upset.
Okay.
You know, it could be something. It could be job related.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to be relationship related, right?
Right.
Whatever the reason is.
School closed.
Right.
She teaching. School closed. So she
Right.
home.
She home. Okay.
Okay.
So you know, I okay. So the night before, we didn't really get into the dialogue as to why you were upset. With her. But I'm at work and I'm wondering when my lady home and she upset. So on my way home, I'll grab something that I think that would cheer her up.
Right.
You know, and that's, I understand where he's coming from, because I've been there where, you know, you watch the roses, man, and it's like, man, first of all, I just say one thing: spending money on flowers is a foolish thing, because it dies and you throw it away. All right. But again, some people love that. That's what they love. They love flowers. They love
Right.
roses. All right. So you know what? You pick it up, and then you bring it home with all, you know, just because.
Okay.
Right.
It have
And they just pick it up.
125 teddy bears inside the bedroom.
All right.
125.
Out. One of 125 teddy bears. Different size, different color. I love you. I miss you. You're special to me. It have rose. It have from plastic rose to underwear rose to smelling rose. It have lighting up rose.
I wonder if you're turning this thing on too much, boy. I wonder if you,
So can I ask another question?
I will play devil advocate on this one.
Is it possible? Is it possible you cheated on her? Did you cheat?
Work from work to home. If I go into work 6 o'clock and by 2 o'clock at home, give me some kind of excuse to cheat. It doesn't make any sense. It's cost him. I'll tell anybody. Nobody might inside it, man. It has cost a man much more money to cheat on his wife.
Yeah, that's true. It takes away,
because it takes away a lot of time, a lot of energy,
yep,
a lot of attention. It takes a lot, and when you look at it in the ending of the day, it's the same thing that you have lying on next to your home.
Yes.
And so that's a logistical answer, but did you cheat?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I did not.
No, I thought he was just explaining what it means to. Okay.
Yeah, but
which is
you know,
good.
but again, we going back to the point I was saying that sometimes you watch it, you want to bring it home, but then when you bring it, they just pick it up and they just throw it.
But that's my point.
It doesn't seem even though they would smile.
Yeah.
But after it left their hand, like dies it. That smile was just for that time. And it somehow it just feel like it is not appreciated.
That
of the things that you do.
But you know,
I'm
but
glad you brought that up. Can I get that
happening.
one for a minute? My
Go
question then becomes: do you think she cheated and now she's comparing it to the guy she was with? Because if she has 125 bears in her room, I mean, he's accustomed to doing nice things for her.
Right.
So if in this instance he brings home something that she doesn't appreciate, what is she comparing him to? Because this is not out of character for him. So why does she no longer appreciate these beautiful things he's been doing? Is it possible she's cheating and now comparing him to the person she's been with?
You just open a Pandora
I'm
box.
just asking. I don't know.
Even though she opened a Pandora box, I am the type of person, if a lot of people know me, things like that, even though if it do, is because, for one, I would question myself what it is I did.
Why you
because
did
it
that?
have been going good for the longest while. Sometimes I've questioned myself that probably as a school, she home, wholly home.
Yeah, frustration.
Probably
bored,
frustration.
and
So
bored.
all these things that have crossed in my mind, if somebody had cheated, but to me she haven't left home. If she left home, she would call and say, well, I'm not home.
Well, I don't mean like a physical cheat. I mean more like, again, I'm not even implying that she's cheating. My simple thing is, for women, for us, it's more mental first than the physical act.
Right.
We would just need to have an ex message us on Facebook, or some guy outside tells us a compliment the guy we're with hasn't said. So he might tell her she's beautiful all the time, but somebody might say, you know what? That's a beautiful outfit you have on. So something specific, where she's like, oh, he's always telling me I'm beautiful, and you got to take it for granted. She shouldn't, because most guys don't do that. But if maybe somebody said something geared directly towards her that was focused on her, it can open her mind to something else, like, well, you know, and maybe instead of the rose and the Haagen-Dazs, maybe she wants to go out because he said she's in the house all the time.
Yeah.
Why didn't he think maybe to take her out?
When
Why,
you get
maybe she's
home,
thinking
take
that
her
kind of thing.
somewhere.
Like, yeah.
I live in a true stone away from movies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I St. James. If you know
Yeah, I know
Trinidad,
St. James.
I in St. James. I in where everything is.
Yeah.
Everything is. All it is, if you ask, she would say no. If she feel to go out, she would say, all right, we could go out. It have certain days we just choose to go out. This is how it is. We just plan things. All right? We work fortnightly, whoever money come in every month, we must go out at least 3-4 times for the month. It's
Right.
either dinner, taking a movie, go sightseeing, go up on the lookout, go beach, or something like that.
All right.
So there's always an activity
Plan.
we does.
Right.
So I know it is she's saying she probably bored and she home, she fed up home. No, it's not that. It's just, I would say to myself, is that it's something strange to me in a way that in the ending of the day is like you don't know where it coming from. So the probably is like say like you want some time off or something like that. You wanna take a little breather. So I would stay in one room, you'd stay in the next room, morning, good evening, good night, I'll get up, do what I had to do. By the time I leave the time I get up in the morning to leave to go to work, she's sleeping.
Well,
Time
bro,
I come back in.
all right. So in you live in a situation and you experiencing it than we on the outside know more than we would know. All right. I don't know if Cypher would agree with me, but as you say, sometimes it gets like that. And after a while, she will, come around. So
No, it must might be man and woman. It could be a day.
Oh,
You
so
get
this
vexed
is-
in the morning.
this
By the
is
time
the
you come
first-
in, I don't go to sleep vexed.
this is the first time it's been this long.
This long.
All right, yeah, brother, you gotta strap your boots up, pull your laces, and I wouldn't say tonight, but sometime between the weekend, you had to figure out a way to find out what's really going on.
Or I can
Someone
give some
got-
advice I think would definitely
or
work.
have someone in the family talk to her and see what they find, and they'll tell you what is really
That
going
is,
on.
you see that part? That dude. You see, I would always say, even if she vexed, you see, get people into our business.
Yeah,
I
like
mentioned
but-
that earlier. Don't do
Right.
that.
Let somebody
Don't do
Right,
that.
but-
step out to try to
Don't
talk
do
to
that.
her.
No. I'm saying that, somebody in family
No, it
close.
doesn't matter.
She
No.
wouldn't- But she wouldn't mother can talk to her when it is she in that mood.
Wow.
So I would suggest I'll ask something and then I'll suggest something. So are you still in love with your lady right now, currently?
Yes,
Okay.
from day one to
Perfect.
now until, because as I always tell people, you always know what you have, you never know you'll get.
Oh,
So
yeah,
better
okay.
stick with what it is you have.
Yep.
Right. So, okay. So I would suggest tonight, if you want to save your relationship, you pray. That's what you do. You pray.
Yeah.
Wait, before, look, I understand you made comments that you thank God for who you're with and this and this and that. At this point, I need you to pray tonight for your relationship, but not selfishly, right? And this is going to sound a little weird to some people. I don't want you praying and asking God to bring us back together, make her talk to me. Not like that. I want you to pray for this woman like you actually love her, because you said you do. I want you to pray and ask God to show you what you can
Louis.
do, how you can help her, give you discernment. Don't pray selfishly. Don't say, bring her back to me, make things the way they were, whatever. Ask him to show you what is missing in you guys' relationship, and I promise you he will. Between now and the weekend, he will. Because if this continues any longer, there'll be a point where you guys can start to think you can step outside because you're not relating, so you can excuse it. Oh, well, we've not been talking for 2 weeks, so I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? How long are you willing to let this let this fester? So I would say
This
tonight,
is-
talk to God. That's who you talk to. Don't talk to any
Yeah,
family
and this is
members.
me,
No
right?
friends. Yeah.
After this week,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
all it is I would do. Now, this is me. I do not let nothing stress me. I went through a lot of things in life. I do not let nothing stress me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I would turn around and say, eventually, this is how it is. If you cannot have a conversation with me,
See?
it makes no sense.
I knew this was. Yep.
Yeah.
I knew this was.
It would make
Yeah,
no
that's
sense.
what
because if we
she's
cannot
saying.
have a
That's what
conversation.
she's trying to tell you. You know, don't let it go that way because when you invest into something, time is something you can't get back.
Exactly.
You know?
No, I agree
And-
with what you're
Right.
saying.
But
How
when
long
you
do allow
invest
the
in
investor?
something and you realize that it is not making sense,
Right. Yep.
what are you going to do? Put more
I
investment
agree.
in it?
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Yep.
that's true. You can't
agree.
keep investing. You can't keep spending bad money,
th-
good money behind
Right.
bad.
And that's exactly
Right.
the point I was
Right.
getting
But-
to. How long is he willing to let this fester, and what are you
Right.
going to do about
Right.
it?
So, man, listen, man, we gotta, just hope and pray that before no one. on
You
the
would
weekend-
know. Well, once you're on, I would tell you how things.
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, things go.
You look as the way you go force me to be on the radio tomorrow just to find out how you're doing it on Sunday, because I have something to do tomorrow, really important. But you look as though I'm going to actually try and do, fit in that 2 hours.
Even though I have your
Yeah.
number, I would tell you. I would
Yeah,
keep
I go
you up
link.
what's
Yeah,
going
man, I
on,
go
so
link up with you tomorrow
I
and.
keep you up and see what's going on.
Yeah.
But I would always tell anybody out there who listening to this radio station, in the end of the day, if something is not working out, do not try
You can't force it.
to force to fix it because you're just going to make
You
things
break. It breaks.
worse.
Yeah, it
And I
breaks.
would always tell anybody, sometimes God is open our eyes and let us realize certain things in life. But we do not look at it in that way. We look at it as, way boy, I spent so much of time here and this is what's going to happen. Let me try. But sometimes he give us reasons to say, well, it's time to let go.
Well, let's hope that it's not time to let go. All right?
Nah, well, if we
And
have to
then
dance
just
on Sunday.
All right, good.
But I know, by the grace of God, things would work out.
Good.
I just not stressing it. It bothering me, but I'm not stressing it.
All right.
So, everything as normal, but just not no conversation.
All right.
Look at
Well-
dinner, look at lunch. All right, that's it. You're hungry, you want breakfast, you want something, and that is it. And after that, no more
All right,
conversation.
listen. See, thank God, because you have some man that ain't getting that, You have some people.
That is the good thing about her. She vexed with you. She will talk to you normal.
Right.
But you had to see that yourself, that she vexed with you.
All right. All right, man.
So, have a pleasant night.
You too, brother.
Yes.
You too, and I hope
Hope
that
everything
I hope
works out.
between before the sun
Yeah, I
rise
hope so
or
too.
set tomorrow.
You keep
know.
saying before the sunrise. I
Yeah,
say that
man.
since last week, since Monday when I say that.
Yeah.
I hope when the sunrise, everything
go
will be
fix
good as
itself,
a
yeah.
whole week now.
Yeah.
Waiting to see.
Listen, sometimes
Alright.
but you take out, for remember a whole month passed, and no rain and fall in the desert, You understand? All right, so just keep your faith, brother. All right, I'm checking on you tomorrow. Later.
I have plans. We not to fall. I have plans.
Yeah, you will go for. See, the plans go get wet.
Yeah, the
Or
plan
the,
need to
or
get
the
wet,
plan
so
go
I
get
really
wet.
need to
Or the
fall.
plan go
Yeah.
get wet. Yeah, the
Yeah,
eggplant.
need to fall.
Yeah, the eggplant go get wet. All right.
Later.
Later, King. Blessed. Oh my gosh. I'd like to say good night to Cecile, Lady Roberts. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. And you see, and again, you see why sometimes this show takes a whole different spin.
It does.
All right? And that's
But
what I
the
was saying.
communication is key.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In our conversation, sometimes you sit down and with the importance of being behind a microphone, and sometimes I'm lost for words a few minutes. I'm just lost for words, because sometimes there's what can you say? You have to you listen, but what can you say? Because you might say the wrong thing. In the aspect when I say because I have a situation that happened just recently where someone was acting in a similar manner, but it took someone in the family to talk to the individual for the rest of the for the other person to know what was happening.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate. We spoke about that earlier in the show. To keep people out of your relationship.
But again, that this is family blood.
But again, it shouldn't take that family member's not in the relationship.
But sometimes the sad reality is it do, because that's why we are family. That is why you have family. Family helps, supposed to be able to help to pull things back in order.
Okay.
It's supposed to
I'm
be.
glad in that instance it
Right?
worked, but not
you
usually.
you can always exempt family.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to bring them in, because sometimes you'll be surprised. You might just take a sister,
Okay.
a brother, someone. that would just have that
I think
conversation.
it depends on the family dynamics too.
Right. Once the family dynamics is good,
Yeah.
you could trust that. You're able to bring them in.
Yeah.
All right. Woo. You know, your 2 hours has passed. You know?
It has.
Yeah. Your 2 hours.
And it's
has
been
passed,
fun.
You know, but before we get out of here, I would have to I have a song I want you to listen to.
Okay.
To all the people locked in and tuned in to the Adult Corner segment tonight, the pilot for the fall season. Hey! And to the folks that have all the topics that they want to talk about, but it's only 2 hours. We had to kind of hold back away, you know. We're going to use your topic, your suggestions in future shows. Yeah, all right? Tonight we just trying to break some ice. Yeah, and make snow cone. In the meantime, between time, and Watson, you're always welcome. I want to leave you guys with a bit of this.
Now, if man wants to end his troubles, he got to turn to Jesus first. Hello, people. Maybe you don't know. You are going to reap whatever you sow. No one wants to help his brother, judging from the ones I've met now. No great things he may discover. Man has peace to conquer yet. Hello, people. Maybe you don't know. You are going to reap whatever you There was a time to die for mankind. Jesus did it all alone now. In his teaching somewhere you'll find happiness is yours to own. Hello, people. Maybe you don't know. You are going to reap whatever you
In the meantime, between time, folks, I want you guys to remember we got to be careful with what we reap, you know, what we do, because what we do come back to haunt you, you know, in some point, some way, some shape, and some form. It was a pleasure as always. You know, you realize my voice kind of going down. I feel like a vampire right now. So, folks, have a blessed one. Have a great one. Once again, I'd like to say thanks to Cypher Kai for gracing us with her presence.
Thank you for having me.
And all of her advice, you know, and discussion and thoughts and everything that she shared with us this evening. We hope that, you know, she, you know, feel brave enough to come again.
I hope so. If I'm welcome, of course I will come.
You know, and for those that, you know, feel that we did not touch on your discussion, your ideas and your topics and so, don't let your heart be troubled. You know, we just starting, you know, we just putting things in perspective for the fall and winter season. And we trust that you join us then when it will be more, you know, dialectic.
Yeah.
You know, everyone will be more involved.
We will be here.
We hope that the people will partake more.
Yes.
It is an interactive show, people.
Yes.
All right?
We accept Facebook, WhatsApp,
yes, for
calls,
some folks, depends on where
messages.
you are. Yes, we have to, communicate.
Skywriting.
But we like for folks to partake more often, a bit more in the show. It makes it a lot more interesting.
Yes.
All right? Or else I got to put a madman in the chair to talk to all you. And we go like that. So, honey, go ahead.
Oh, well, thank you, everybody, for inviting me to come here. I had a really great time. To all of my talkers who tuned in from talkradio.com, all of the Spice Jammers and lovely listeners, which is what Spice Ram calls you guys, thank you so much for giving me some of your time and your attention this evening. And I hope we can do this again. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. And to all the callers who called in, too.
Yeah, except the first caller.
Well, he was nice too. He was nice too.
Nah.
He was nice too.
Nah, he pretended that. He pretended that. he's a great pretender.
I see.
I'm looking for a tune to close out with, but I'm not finding it. So I will just turn it back over to the system and folks. Everyone have a great one, have a blessed one, and remember, put your God first, your family second, and everything else after that. And remember to pray. Whatever ails you, hurts you, and bothers you, put it at the foot of the Lord and leave it there. Until we do see, hear, or feel again, hey, be good. And if you can't, be the best naughty you can be.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good to me.
All right. Bye-bye.